Hello and welcome to Any Building Grows Write It Paragraph to Essay series. Today, I'll be taking you on a guided tour of the series which aims to help students develop their independent writing skills as they move from writing paragraphs to writing longer essays. The series consists of 3 levels. Each level contains 10 units and each unit has 2 lessons. Some key features of the series include its step-by-step process writing approach, wherein teachers and students go through the process of producing a complete piece of writing together. Additionally, each unit in the series contains 2 model texts for students to analyze and learn from. The texts are written in a variety of genres to give students a broader understanding of the different writing styles. Each book also introduces different types of organizational patterns in the opening unit with easy-to-understand descriptions and exercises to help students become familiar with the concepts behind these structures. Each unit also contains step-by-step guided writing tasks to get students in the habit of planning out their writing, and graphic organizers for various types of writing help students understand how an author arranges and organizes ideas in a text. Finally, a wide variety of current topics have been included to keep students engaged and spark their interest. For added convenience, each title also includes a QR code at the top left corner of the front cover. By scanning the code, teachers can immediately access the book's MP3 files without having to log into a website or carry around CDs. On this tour, we'll be looking at some of the features of each book as well as doing a walkthrough of Unit 2 in the Level 1 book. The topic for this unit is writing a descriptive paragraph about a famous place. Let's get started. Book 1, Unit 1, Paragraph Structure. Unit 1 of Book 1 starts by introducing the rules of paragraph writing. This special unit introduces the different parts of a paragraph: the topic sentence, supporting sentences, and the closing sentence. The unit also teaches students the basic structure of a paragraph and how to write each part. After completing this unit, students will go on to learn how to write various types of paragraphs, ranging from descriptive and narrative to expository and opinion paragraphs. Book 2, Unit 1, Patterns of Organization. In Unit 1 of Book 2, students learn a number of common patterns for organizing paragraphs. This special unit focuses on the following 6 patterns: main idea and supporting details, 5W questions, time order, compare and contrast, cause and effect, and problem and solution. Each section teaches when and how to use each pattern of organization and how to visualize the text structure. After completing this unit, students will go on to learn how to write paragraphs using these different organizational patterns. Book 3, Unit 1, Essay Writing. In Unit 1 of the final book of this series, students are introduced to the structure of an essay. In this unit, students will learn how to write introductory and topic sentences, arrange body sentences, and write concluding statements. Each part of the essay is covered in detail, with the function and purpose of each section explained using examples. After completing this unit, students will go on to learn how to write various types of essays using the organizational principles they learned in the unit. Starting with Unit 2 of Book 1, Step 1, Warm-up. In this section, students begin by discussing a general question based on the unit theme. The section also introduces useful expressions to help students become more familiar with the topic and expand their vocabulary. A second discussion question and sample answer are provided to give students a good model to follow when giving their own answers. By relating the question to the students' own experiences, this section will help boost their interest in the topic. Step 2, Model 1. A model text introduces the writing genre of the lesson. The text provides students with a template for their own writing later in the lesson. Have students familiarize themselves with the text by taking turns reading it aloud, either with a partner or in small groups. After reading the text, students will complete the comprehension question section. Here, students will check the main idea and find important details in the text. Additionally, they will also answer a critical thinking question that relates to their own experiences. You can prepare your own sample answer and even include pictures to encourage students and help guide their responses. Step 3. Sentence practice. Here, students practice the target sentence structures that they will use to write about the given topic. Different activities allow students to practice using the sentence structures from the model text on their own. This will help lay the grammatical foundation for their independent writing later in the lesson. Step 4. Writing skills. This section gives information about the necessary writing skills for the type of writing in the unit. It also allows students to apply what they have learned in the activities to an unfinished piece of writing. This helps students improve their editorial skills while thinking more critically about the features of good writing. Step 5. Writing Model 2. In the Writing Model 2 section, students analyze a second model text using the graphic organizer and outline. With these activities, students will develop a better understanding of what details to include in their writing and how to organize them. Step 6. Writing Task. The Writing Task section consists of a step-by-step guide through the writing process, from brainstorming and organizing ideas to writing an outline. Guided questions help students come up with ideas for their writing, while organizers and outlines help them structure their paragraphs before they begin writing their first draft. Step 7. More sentence practice and writing practice. Before letting your students dive into their first draft, teachers may want to give them additional practice with grammar or vocabulary. The more practice sections in the workbook offer additional exercises and other useful writing activities to reinforce the unit's key words and sentence structures. Step 8. First Draft. Now that the students have gathered and organized their ideas, they will complete their first draft by following the outline they completed in the Writing Task section. The first draft gives the students an opportunity to see their own ideas in written form for the first time. However, before students can complete their final draft, they will have to take another look at their work and check for mistakes. An editor's checklist is provided to encourage students to find and correct mistakes in capitalization, punctuation, and spelling in their writing. You may have students check their own work or exchange their essay with a partner. Peer editing gives students a chance to analyze the work of their classmates. It also reinforces the rules they learned in the unit. Both the first draft and the final draft pages can be found in the workbook. Step 9. Final Draft. Finally, students make changes and improve their writing based on the feedback they received. They then neatly write their final drafts. Teachers may have students complete their revisions in class or for homework. A teacher's comments box is provided so that teachers can share what they liked about a student's essay and remind them of things to look out for in the future. The What I Did Well section gives students a chance to reflect on their writing and assess their own strengths. At this stage in the writing process, the only thing left to do is for students to share their writing with the class. Sharing their work will help students develop confidence when conveying information. It will also help them get used to writing for an audience. Based on our leveling guide, we recommend that teachers introduce the Write It Paragraph to Essay series to students in the high intermediate to secondary levels, which approximately correspond to elementary school grade 6 and secondary school. Of course, we encourage teachers to use their discretion when adopting the books. Finally, please take a moment to review the scope and sequence of each title, including the topic, writing genre, and grammar structures found in each unit. That ends our introduction to the Write It Paragraph to Essay series. Thanks for watching and best of luck to you in your writing classes.